Don't panic, but you cannot file your PSA for homeschool in California right now. Breathe, breathe. It's okay. Let's get into it. I'm Jacqueline, and I'm here at Homeschool Hangout, and I would love for you to stick around, become part of the family here, go to the Facebook group, become part of the family there, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, wherever, Homeschool XYZ on Instagram and TikTok. But let's get into it. I know, you're looking at this video right now going, but I'm making all my plans for the fall. Or worse, I called my school and told them my child won't be returning in the fall, and they want a copy of their private school affidavit. What do I do, Jackie? Well, nothing. I know that's not what anyone wants to hear, but here's the deal. The previous private school affidavit that was up until July 1st only covered through June 30th of the last school year. The next school year, they will release that PSA October 1st. I know, it feels weird. You're like, can I not start school till then? What's happening? No. Pull your children out. It's totally fine. Start school whenever you want to start school. For us, we've already started school for the fall. But you just can't file the paperwork. Now, if you're pulling your child out of school and what you're getting is you need this in order to pull your kid out, don't pull your kid out yet. They're wrong. And it's okay. They can sit in their wrongness. I'm sure they've been wrong about other things. The world will not come crashing down. But the California Department of Education says the schools have to wait until October 1st. And when they go, but we need it. No, they need to check between October 1st and October 15th for your PSA. Traditionally, that's when the schools say, okay, October 15th, we check everybody on our list who's withdrawn, saying they're homeschooling or they're in a private school. And when the administrators kind of push back, and I say this because I pulled out a kid last year for the first time because none of my biological children ever went to a public school. They're like, I don't know why they don't let you file this earlier. Well, why don't you file earlier? And she just looked at me like, what are you talking about? Do you remember those yellow and green cards you used to fill out as a kid when you go back to school? Ours were yellow and green. Maybe yours were blue, pink. Maybe they were just pieces of paper. Or maybe you're not ancient like I am and you did it on a computer. But all that parent contact, your kids in school now, all that stuff, well, they're waiting for the schools to collect all that information. Because when you file with the state, you say who's in your school, how many kids, all that stuff. Just like any private school also does. They keep accepting students in the fall. And the Department of Education knows if I say, I want everybody who's registered for your school by September 1st, that may really change by September 15th or September 30th. But by October, you've finally been able to get all the paperwork from the parents, all the parents who went on vacation who registered their kids late or moved, all that stuff finally happens. So in reality, when the public schools complain that you don't file your PSA until October 1st, really, it's because they don't have their paperwork together either. And we're kind of on that same private school, the Catholic school down the street kind of thing, and the public school don't know everybody who's attending their school before October 1st. Just breathe. If they say it's a problem, tell them to reach out to the private schools department in the California Department of Education. You don't need to tell them to call HSLDA. In reality, they used to physically leave the PSA up all summer. But they had so many people who would file it in July or even in June for the next fall and wouldn't come back and fill it out again in October, or would fill it out again and then they'd have double the paperwork. And you know what the government wants? More paperwork. And so they've just now really resorted to taking it down. But don't worry. You can still start educating your child now. You do not need to send them back to public school. And if they tell you do, just tell them to call their own Department of Education. And you don't need to give them a copy of your PSA once you do file it, because the Department of Education, private schools department, has given them a lookup tool that they can access at any point in time and look up the existence of your school. So when I was asked, hey, after you file, will you bring me in a copy? I said, no. I'm giving you a withdrawal letter that has my school name on it. You can look that up after October 15th. I'll tell you to be honest, because this is what I do. I'll file it October 1st. But no, I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm done with the system. Send me the records and have a nice day. And you can go from there. But don't panic when you go to the website and it's not there. It's not supposed to be there yet. If you like these videos, do me a favor. Subscribe, follow me, all the things. If you're new to homeschooling, make sure you check out some of my other videos like how to homeschool in California. And make sure that you come back in October and I will film a walkthrough going over every question in the California PSA for 2022 and 2023. How are these real years? It's too many. I'm feeling old. But anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Bye.